Scheer, and I am going to play and teach a song of mine called I Surrender All to You. It's a remake of the classic, not a remake, it's kind of a reimagining of the classic hymn I Surrender All. So, and let me just play it. I surrender all to you. Your love has captured me, oh Jesus. Bind my heart to yours and make me two. Beat as one within your spirit. Take my life and let it be every day an offering, purified with holy fire, and all that's left will be your sacrifice. I surrender all to you. In faith I offer up, oh Savior, in never-ending gratitude, my life and love to you forever. Take this prayer, my Lord, my all. My life is on your altar board. May it rise to your throne, an incense full of love for you alone. An incense full of love for you alone. So that's the song. It's a pretty simple song, and I think pretty simple, easy to learn. And I'm actually going to be singing this in church tomorrow, so I wanted to take a little time to practice it. And as you can tell, there are some rough edges, so I want to play with that a little bit and remind myself of how I have played this in the past and what I might want to do with it tomorrow. I'm going to be doing it mostly on guitar, so I have to make sure that I can kind of sustain the whole thing. So let's dig right in. The big thing you need to know about this song, like a lot of modern praise songs, it's got this E formation. So you think about, oh wait, how's it go? Yeah, so Here I Am to Worship goes something like this. And it sounds kind of complicated. It sounds really nice. So if you're new to this this kind of sound, you probably hear it and you say, "Oh, that sounds impossible. I could never do that." But it's actually, like a lot of things on the guitar, if you break it down, it's not as hard as it seems. So so basically, you're in the key of E. How do I want to teach this? Let's start with the C sharp minor. Normally, you'd play C sharp minor like this. So if you remind yourself, I usually like to remember what are my open chords, like an A minor, and then if you go, then you, right? So you take the A minor with the nut right there, and instead you move it up to a C sharp, and it's that kind of sound right there. So, oh, I'm sorry, I just did it C rather than C sharp. So that's our C sharp minor. I'm sure there are lots of great places to look that up if you have trouble with that. I can't do everything for you, for goodness sake. All right, so that's your C sharp. Now you go to an A2. Now this is a pretty simple way of doing the A2. Basically, you've got your A, that's your normal A. Lift up the C sharp and let the B ring, and that's an A2. Okay, so you could go like this. So what I'm doing, because I want that jangly sound that is letting these notes ring as much as possible, I'm taking that C sharp formation, but instead of barring it the whole way across, I let my high E ring. By the way, just for nomenclature, I usually refer to this as the high E because it's the highest note. Some people call it the low E because it's the lowest note facing down, but I just think that's ridiculous. I don't do that. So, you could also do this, but I don't like that sound for this. So you take that and you just, instead of this, you let that E ring. And then there's an A2, okay? Now, you take that basically that same formation, move it up to B. All right, once again, sounds very, very pretty, very hard to do. But instead of doing your B like this, all right, lift up that bar, lift up, let the B ring, and that's your, so, and you can do this all over the place, right? You can do like this. That's the same formation. That's a different song. I don't know what song it is, but it's a different one. But anyways, that's just to get you the idea of this A formation being really useful to you. So now, so we basically start with that C sharp minor. We go to the A, go to the B. Now I'll just point something out real quick. I like to have those bass notes ringing freely, so I think that sounds really nice. So you'll see me sometimes, it looks like I'm hitting a note, but I'm actually not. I'll go like this, right here. Sometimes I'll lightly touch the B string, just lightly, so it doesn't ring. And that lets me strum fully without having this ringing, because I think that's an ugly sound. So we have. Right? I'm going to show you a couple other possibilities. This is not to freak you out, but just to give you some options. Here's a good one. All right? So you got your C sharp like this, and you just lift up, and that's actually an A major 7-2. So it's just a little bit of ushy gushy goodness in there for that chord. So that's one way to do it. Do this. So that's a B. You notice a B formation right there. I'm basically going like this. But instead of doing that, I'm doing it letting the E and the B ring. Okay, so I could go, two options. I think that's a little bit more clean, but if you want to get ushy gushy, go like this. Okay? Now, if you want to get all Weezer on this, then you can go. So you like this. I surrender all to you. Oh. Remember? So. Right, so that's the, say it isn't so. So you can throw in a little bone for all the Weezer fans in there. So let's keep going. So it keeps repeating for a while. So let's play through. It goes, I surrender all to you. Your love has captured me, oh Jesus. Bind my heart to yours and make the two. Keep missing that. Beat as one within your spirit. Alright, so I'm going to pick apart two things here, two things that I didn't show you before. I go on the bind my heart to yours and make the two instead of doing that, I did this. Bind my heart to you and make the two. I just think that sounds nice. Make the two. And then I go like this, so this is fun. I'm going from the E, and I want to get to the C sharp. So I go, and then I do a walk down. So my, what do you call this? An index finger is on the A string, 7th fret, right? And then I move it down to the 6. So let's hear that in action. Bind my heart to you. Hold on, my computer seems to be saying that something is wrong. Oh, recording stopped. Dagnabbit. All right. No, hold on. Starting a new recording, just seeing what's going to happen here. Okay, if you didn't notice that, my recording just stopped. It was bad, but I'm back and I'm safe. So we were at this. Bind my heart to yours and make the two. Beat as one within your spirit. So now this is just kind of I'm kind of fudging this really. I get to spirit, and I want to do a walk up. And so you go like this. You keep the E, and you just kind of get it the best you can. If you want to do this really cleanly, you could go like. But that seems like a lot of fuss. So I'm just doing. And then I'm into the A, okay? And then it's easy from here. Take my life and let it be every day. Oh no! You get this A, F sharp over A, which if I were to do it for real, I'd go like this. Offering. But I don't think I like that. I'm going to let the bass player do that. I'm going to do this. Offering. So it would go. Take my life and let it be every day an offering, purify with holy fire, and all that's left will be your sacrifice. Yeah, that's great. Messing up my own song in an instruction video. You'll notice that as I go into the chorus here, take my life, I'm doing more open chords, right? So I would really want to make these as full as possible, whereas before I'm going that kind of sound. Now I'm going, take my life and let it be every day an offering, purify with a holy fire, and all that's left will be your sacrifice. I'm tagging it for fun. Just to give people a chance to breathe. And then I walk down into it again. I think that gives you a pretty good idea where we're going with that song. Hopefully gives you a couple possibilities. If you have any questions, please leave some questions in the comments below or email me directly, and maybe I'll make a follow-up video explaining what I explained. You can find all of this music at my website, gregscheer.com. Just search under I Surrender All to You. You'll find the music there. You can download the lead sheet for free. I don't know if I have any other music for this one, if I have piano parts or anything like that. But you download the lead sheet for free and give this a try in your own congregation. So thank you so much for listening. Hope you learned something. Once again, this is Greg Scheer for Greg Scheer Music, and I look forward to seeing you the next time.